Ahem. Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Cutters franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2 for our Blast from the Past rebuild here in the Peppery Play League. Last episode in the semifinals, we went tooth and nail against the Free Lines, back and forth, winning eventually in the full 5-game series, trading wins and losses as we snuck away at the end there to move into our first finals appearance here in franchise history. We are meeting up with the Brown Bears, who last season in the playoffs made it to the first round where they were eliminated, and they have made the finals for the first time in their team's existence as well. We are 1-1 against the Brown Bears here in the series. This season we did play them. We won that matchup 7-1. We played them in year 1 as our very first game in franchise history where we got blown out. So it's a pretty even matchup in my opinion. So here's the matchup for first game. On the mound for the Brown Bears, it is their ace, Ford Armhorn, with Workhorse, 2-0 with an 0.57 ERA and a 1.09 whip. On the mound for us is our number 2, Connor Frazier, 0-2 with a 6.75 ERA and a 1.97 whip. He's been our poorest performer in the rotation so far this postseason. We are going to need a big start from him today. Lineup here in game 1. Leading off in right field is Worry Less, Spool Worrymore locked in. Batting second, center fielder Chopper underhanded. Batting third in left field today, Hezekiah Cross. Batting fourth, shortstop Hesto Reliable. Batting fifth, on fire, second baseman Alfredo Beard. Batting sixth is catcher Burnout Burn Oliver. Batting seventh, third baseman Mateo Wade. Batting eighth is the fishman Cole Salmon. He's DHing today. And batting ninth is first baseman Harsh McFreddy. Lineup for the Brown Bears leading off in left field is locked in Cern Graham. Then it's DH Ingrid Flowers. On fire, second baseman Orion Sparks bats third. Batting fourth is catcher Giovanni Tang. Batting fifth, first baseman Anaya Mayo. Batting sixth, shortstop Todd Keith. Batting seventh, third baseman Corbin McLay. Batting eighth, center fielder Carly Bungalow. And batting ninth is right fielder Brantley Prouse. Let's jump into it and have some fun here as we kick it off here in the finals. Winner will be claiming their first championship in Peppery Play League history.
Welcome to the opening game of the league championship. Get your mitt ready and your cheering hat on. It's time to play ball.
All right, here we go. Graham leading off in left, locked in with bad ball hitter, hitting .550, 3 homers, 3 RBIs on the season. They've all been solo homers here in the postseason. Facing Connor Frazier, who's 0-2 in the postseason, ERA just above 6.75. He has an ERA whip just under 2 and a 5 strikeouts. He has not had a great pair of pitching performances here to start his postseason career. As that forkball is fouled back, 0-1. Heated down, and then that's a strike, 0-2. Okay, collector active, slider up and away. Holds to the sword. First punch out for Connor. Next up, DH Ingrid Flowers, hitting .375 with a homer, 2 RBIs. Heated up and away outside, ball 1. Change it down and away, taken low, 2-0. Double down and in. That's a strike, 2-1. Heater down, taken low, 3-1. Slider up and in. Dole whiffed on that one, full count. Okay, collector activates, forkball down and away. Check low, ball 4. First walk for Connor as Flowers reaches. That'll bring up the 3-hit day on fire, second baseman Orion Sparks. Hitting .393 in the postseason, 2 homers, 10 RBIs. Heater up and in, way high, ball 1. Ball down and away. Strike called at the knees, 1-1. Force him up and away. Skied off the end of the bat to right center, Worrymore over. Gets it away for the second out. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter today. That is catcher Giovanni Tang, batting .111 with 1 RBI. Slided down and in on the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Changes down in the way, checked outside, 1-1. Forcing it away, chased outside, 1-2. Slide up and in, pulse to the sword, second punch up for Connor, that ends the inning. Bottom 1 were scoreless, Worrymore underhanded and Cross coming up. Worry less, Spool Warner leads off in right field today, locked in, hitting it even 500 with 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Armhorn in the postseason has made, I believe, 2 starts. He is 2-0. He's won both of them. 0.57 ERA and a 109 WHIP. 3 runs given up, 1 earned in 15 2/3 innings, averaging almost 8 innings a start. 13 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 17 strikeouts, a homer, a hit batsman, and a batting average against of 220. He's pitched really, really well. He's got the Tier 2 workhorse trait active as a changeup up and in, misses high, ball 1. Slider up and in, that's a strike, 1-1. Flip up and away, drops in there, strike called, 1-2 as Little Hack activates. Chased it down, fouled back, thankfully, still 1-2. Changed by the knees, roped up the line, fair ball past the diving glove of McLay into the corner. Giving chase after it is going to be Graham. He'll get it in, but it's a leadoff double for Spool. Runner in scoring position for underhanded. Center fielder with high pitch, hitting 442 with 3 homers, 14 RBIs. Outside heater, way off the plate, ball 1. Ball down, fouled back, 1-1, just missed it. Heater, change up and away, lined into center, that's a base hit. Right at Bungalow, though, will have to hold the runner at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Cutter's threatening here. Here's Amish God Hezekiah Cross. Fastball hitter and first pitch slayer active. Hitting 372 with 4 homers, 12 RBIs. He's getting a start in left field today as Jennings has gone to the bench, which moves underhanded from left to center. Heater down, misses low, ball 1. Ball up and in, line hard to second. That is a base hit over the diving glove of Sparks. RBI single for the Amish God, and we're on the board, 1-0. Next up, Hester Reliable. Oh, Reliable, the shortstop. Hitting 405, 2 homers, 6 RBIs in the postseason. Powers righty, low pitch, both active here. Heater down, whiffed on it late, 0-1. Curveball way inside, 1-1. Heater down, fouled off out of play, 1-2. Curveball down, skied it to left of center, shallow, that's going to hang up. In for it is Bungalow, 1 down. Next up, second baseman Alfredo Beard, who's on fire, hitting 561 with 5 homers, 12 RBIs in the postseason. Peter middle in, whiffed on it, 0-1. Peter way late swing, 0-2. Out in front of the changeup, strike 3. First punch out for Armhorn. 2 down for Burnout. Catcher with RBI hero active, hitting 514 with a homer, 8 RBIs, looking to break through. Peter down and then misses low, ball 1, good eye. Chased it high out of the zone, 1-1. Peter up and in, high and tight, 2-1. Slider up and in, misses, 3-1. Good hitters count for Burnout. Slider hangs, ripped deep to left center field on the fly. Cuts it up and sends it to the rock garden. Burnout does it again. Another 3-run homer, his second of the postseason, and that makes it a 4-0 game. And he's now at 11 RBIs here in the postseason. Burnout breaks it open in the 4th. It's 4-0 Cutters. Love to see that. Next up is Mateo Wade, the third baseman. Ace Exterminator Volatile, both active. Hitting 382 with 4 RBIs, as that's going to make Armhorn tense, as he almost escaped the jam, only giving up 1 run. Peter outside misses badly, ball 1. Slider down, hit up the middle of the short. Diving play by Keith. He'll make the stop, and that ends the inning. 4 home, though, for the Cutters in the first. We get an RBI single by Cross and a 3-run bomb for Burnout to the second. Mayo, Keith, and McLay coming up. There's Mayo leading off. First baseman hitting 444 with a homer, 4 RBIs. Consistent active for her here. Slider down and in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Heater up and in. Line to first, right at McFreddy, 1 down. Next up, shortstop Todd Keith, hitting 176 in the postseason with a homer, 2 RBIs. Change it down and away in the first one. Outside, ball 1. The ball up. Fouled off on the right side. That is going to get out of play into the seats, 1-1. Forcing me down and in. Hitting hard in the hole to short. Diving Reliable to his right. Nice stop. Throw to first. Got him. 2 down.
Now batting, the
Base is
third
empty for
baseman,
Corbin
number
McLeay, the
41,
third baseman.
Corbin McLeay.
Hitting .364 with a solo homer here in the postseason. Four-seam up and away in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Work ball middle in. Strike called, 0-2. Okay, collector activates. Change it down and away. Chopped up the middle back to Frazier. He'll make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Connor. Bottom 2. Salmon, McFreddy, and Worrymore coming up. Fishman, Cole Salmon leading off. DH still hitless here in the postseason. Inside pitch active. Looking for his first career postseason hit. Changeable way is outside. Strike called, 0-1. Later down and away low, 1-1. Change up and in. Ripped foul early, 1-2. Change away out in front of it, strike 3. Second punch out from Armhorn. Now to bring up McFreddy, first baseman hitting .273 with 2 RBIs, getting the start at first base today with Cross playing left field. Heater at the knees, 0-1. Whiff through a heater up, 0-2. Chase to high, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Armhorn. He's at 3 today. 2 down for Worry Less. 1-1 with a double and a run scored today. He's locked in. Change up and away outside. Ball 1. Double down, hitting the hole. Base hit past both diving infielders into left. Second hit today for Spool. He's 2 for 2. Runner on with 2 down in the second. That will bring up underhanded. 1-for-1 with a single. Heater away. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down. Chop through the middle. Diving is Sparks to cut it off. He'll make the throw to first. Just late. Infield single for underhanded. 2 on, 2 down. Here's the Amish God. Hezekiah Cross. Single home run his first at bat. 1-for-1. Locked in. Peter up in the first pitch. Missed it. 0-1. Change of away. Ripped in the right base hit. Runners will hold as Prouse has a cannon. Base is loaded. 2 down. That'll bring up Hester Reliable. Oh, Reliable for 1 today. Struck out his first at bat, I believe. Change it down and in. Misses low. Ball 1. Peter down. Late swing. Just missed it. 1-1. Change it down and in. Pulled foul. 1-2. Dribble down. Hit by Reliable to the gap left center field. That's going to split him and 1 hop to the fence. We're going to break it open. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Third runner around third. It's going to be a 3-run double. 7-0 Cutters. And here's Beard. 0-for-1 and locked in. Armhorn rattled. Beard struck out his first at bat. Peter way late swing. 0-1. Dribble down. Crushed by Beard to right center field. That's hit pretty well. On the run is going to be Bungalow to the warning track. She will get there. That ends the inning. To the third. It's 7-0 Cutters. Top 3, Bungalow, Prouse, and Graham coming up. Brown Bears need to answer, and quickly.
Now batting,
Bungalow leads off. Center fielder hitting .250, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Peter up and in. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball down on the way. Strike called, 0-2. Okay, collector activates. Change it down and in. Checked inside, 1-2. Slider up and away. Holstead a sword. Chased it outside. Third punch out for Frazier. 1 down. Here's Brantley Prouse, the right fielder. First pitch Slayer active. He's hitless in the postseason, though. Frazier already locked in. Work ball down and away in the first one. Low and outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer down. Low, 2-0. Slider up and in. Foul off, 2-1. Change it up and away. Check strike, 2-2. Force him down and in. Inside, 3-2. Slider down. Chopped in the hole is short. Cut off by Wade on the bare hand. Throw to first. In time, 2 down. Base is empty for Graham, who's over 1. Locked in, though. Curveball middle in. Inside. Ball 1. Force him up and away. Hitting the gap left center. Cross on the run. Gets there, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 3, it's 7-0. Oliver, Wade, and Salmon coming up. Burnout leaves off. Catcher at a 3-run homer his first at bat as he crushed one over the left center wall. Beat up the way outside. Ball 1. Slider middle in, line to short, right at Keith, one down. Next up, Mateo Wade. He's 0 for 1 with a pop out.
Number 39, Mateo Wade.
Slider middle in, crushed it to right of center, but he missed it again. Bungalow over in the shade. 2 down. That is going to bring up Fishman Cole Salmon 0 for 1. Struck out his first at bat. He's 10s. Slider from the way, crushed by Cole deep to left center field. He got Sign Stealer active. Will that carry out? Cuts it up, sends it out through the tree next to the Cutters bullpen. Home run for the Fishman, Cole Salmon, as that's his first hit of the postseason. And it's a big bomb as well. That makes it 8-0 Cutters. Pulling away here in the third. Next up is Harsh McFreddy. He's 0 for 1 today. Arm horn still rattled. High heater, ball 1. Change of rip foul, out of play, 1-1. McFreddy has homered off of arm horn here in the series. It was back in our very first game as a team. Heater whiffed on it, 1-2. He was a pinch hitter, I believe, in that instance. Hit on the ground to first, 1 hopper to Mayo. That ends the inning. 1 home on the homer by the Fishman, Cole Salmon, 8-0 to the fourth. Flowers, Sparks, and Tang coming up. Here's Ingrid Flowers. She drew a walk her first plate appearance. She is so far, I believe, one of only 2 base runners. She's the only base runner to reach base so far for the Brown Bears. Peter in. Rip deep to left field. Hit well over Cross's head. That'll hit off the base of the wall. That is going to be a leadoff single here in the fourth. And she's got the first hit of the day for the Brown Bears offense as well. Sparks up next on fire. 0 for 1 today. Slider at the knees on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Work ball down and in. Jam foul, 0-2. K collector activates. Heater up and in. Inside, 1-2. Change it down and away. Fouled off, still 1-2. Ball up and away. Ripped on the line deep to left. Cross on the run. Gets there in front of the warning track for the first out. Next up going to be the 4-hitter. It's Giovanni Tang, who struck out. He's 0 for 1. Pushing me down and in. Inside. Ball 1. Slider up and away. Check strike. 1-1. Change up and in. Whiffed on it. 1-2. Work ball down and away. Lined up the middle off the end of the bat into left of center. That's down for a hit. First and second now with 1 down. Brown Bears threatening. That'll bring up the 5-hitter Mayo, 0 for 1.
Number 22, Anaya Mayo.
Surrounded activates first time today for Frazier. Fork ball misses outside. Ball 1. He's down to neutral mojo as well. Forcing me down and in. Low, 2-0. Change up and in. Strike called, 2-1. Slider up and away. Fouled off, 2-2. Pushing me down and away. Chased it. Doors. 4th punch out for Connor. 2 down for Keith. 0 for 1.
Number 97, Todd Keith.
Ball down and in. Fouled off. 0-1. Frazier locked in again. Counteracting surrounded. Peter up and in. Doors. 0-2. Change it down and away. Outside. 1-2. Slider up and away. Holstered a sword. 5th punch out for Connor. That ends the inning. Nice pitch in to the bottom 4th. It's 8-0. Worrymore underhanded and cross coming up. Here's Worrymore, 2 for 2. To double and a single here for Worry Less. He's locked in. Heater down. Misses low. Ball 1. Arm horn still 10s. Heater down the way. Chopped hard to first. Right at Mayo though. 1 down. She takes it herself. Next up underhanded. 2 for 2 with 2 singles today. High pitch active still. Heater up. Oh, missed it. 0-1. That was a good pitch. Heater middle of the plate. Crushed deep by underhanded to left center field. That's not coming back. Cuts it up. Sends it through the trees to the rock garden. Home run for Chiappa underhanded. 9-0 Cutters now, as that's his 4th of the postseason. He's up to 15 RBIs already. Jesus. 9-0. Next up is Cross. 2 for 2. 2 singles and an RBI today. Fastball hitter, first pitch Slayer both active. Arm horn rattled. Slider hangs to the first one right at O'Ryan. 2 down. Base empty for Reliable. 3-run double to clear the bases last time up. He's also popped out, I believe. Double down on the way, pulled on the ground to second. Easy play for Sparks. That ends the inning. Another run home. Home run for underhanded this time. 9-0 to the fifth. McLay, Bungalow, and Prouse coming up. There's McLay, 0 for 1 today.
Number 41, Corbin McLay.
Forcing down and in on the first one. Doors, 0-1. Slider up and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Curve ball up and away. Holstered a sword way late. Made him look silly. 6 punch out for Connor. 1 down for Bungalow, 0 for 1. Change it down and in. Low, 1-0. The ball away. Hit up the middle, base hit. Nice timing from Bungalow to get on with that seeing eye single back to center. 1 out knock. Brown Bears have another base runner. Here's the 9-hitter Prouse, 0 for 1. Work ball in the dirt. Good block by Burnout. Ball 1. Peter down. Low, 2-0. Change up and away. Strike called, 2-1. Slider up and in. Whiffed on it, 2-2. Dribble down on the way. Fouled off, still 2-2. Forcing him down and in. Chopped in the hole to third. Wade over. Cuts it off, goes to second. Gets the lead runner. Beard to first, not in time. Fielder's choice. 2 down for Graham, 0 for 2 today. Forcing him up and in inside. Ball 1. Ball down on the way. Hit through the legs of Frazier into center field. That's another 2-out hit. 2 on, 2 down, and that'll activate surrounded. Here comes Flowers. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Thankfully, Frazier still locked in. Change up and away on the first pitch. Pulled foul. That is going to get to the seats and left. 0-1. Forcing him down and in. Strike called, 0-2. Work ball down. In the dirt. Good block, 1-2. Slider up and in. Holstered a sword, fooled her badly. 7 punch out for Connor. He strands 2 again. Bottom 5, it's 9-0 as we've got the shutout through 5. Beard, Oliver, and Wade coming up. Looking to put this game out of reach with 1 more run for us to sim. Remember, double digits after 5, we sim. Here's Beard, 0 for 2 and locked in. Peter up, misses high, ball 1. Peter way late swing, 1-1. Slider from Wade, lined off the end of the bat to short. Easy catch for Keith, 1 down. Next up, Burnout, 1 for 2 with a 3-run homer today. He's also lined out. Change up outside from Horn, ball 1. In the dirt off the plate on the changeup, 2-0. Slider down and in, hit well to left of center, but that's an easy play for Bungalow, 2 down. Next up, going to be Mateo Wade, 0 for 2. Peter up and away, that's a strike, 0-1. Change it down, rip foul, out of play, 0-2. Peter whiffed inside, strike 3. Another punch out for Armhorn, 1-2-3 inning. To the 6th, that's 9-0. Sparks, Tang, and Mayo coming up. Here's Sparks, 0 for 2, but locked in today. Connor looking for a quality start. Peter away, check swing strike, 0-1. Come off and in. Line in the hole to short, that's a base hit to left, another hit. Leadoff man on in the 6th here for the Brown Bears, and that is going to bring up Tang, 1 for 2 with a single. Slide him down and in on the first one. Chop foul, 0-1. Force him down in the way. Low, 1-1. Work ball down and in. Whiffed on it, 1-2. Slide up and in. Inside, 2-2. Curve off and away. Fouled off late. Still 2-2. Force him down and away. Fouled off, 2-2. Change of middle in. Can I help you, sir? No, you just looking, Giovanni? Get out of here. Say eighth punch out for Frazier. 1 down. Here's Mayo, 0 for 2. 4-0 away on the first one. Check strike, 0-1. Well down and in the dirt. Good block, 1-1. Change of middle in. Rip foul, 1-2. Slider up and away. Hit in the gap to right center. Worrymore going over. Makes the catch on the liner. 2 outs. Connor 1 out away from the quality start. Here's Keith, 0-2.
Number 97, Todd Keith.
Either away, ball 1. Ball down and in. Sits on it, hits it deep to left field, carrying well. Cross running out of room, looking up. And that is going to land out there in the wilderness, as that is going to help prevent forest fires for our National Park Services. That's a home run for the Brown Bears here. Second of the year for Keith, and that is second of the postseason. Actually, it's 9-2. Probably going to workshop another home run call for them. That was a little awkward. Here's McLay, 0-2. Change of away on the first pitch. Ripped down the line, out of play by McLay, 0-1. Ah, damn, I just thought of a better call. Oh well. Hopefully I don't have to use it. Peter middle in, inside, 1-1. Connor no longer locked in. Here's pitch number 90 coming from him. Slider down and in, hit up the middle, past the diving Beard, another base hit on the 2-out hit. Still looking for that last out to get the quality start. Here's Bungalow, 1-2 with a single. Work ball down and in on the first one. Line to right field, right at Worrymore. That ends the inning. 2-run bomb for Todd Keith, though, puts the Brown Bears on the board. 9-2 to the bottom of the 6th. Salmon, McFreddy, and Worrymore coming up. Here's the Fishman, Cole Salmon, homered last at bat for his first hit of the postseason. It was a homer. Solo shot, slider inside, way off the plate, ball 1. The ball away, drops in there, 1-1. Heater down and in, late swing, 1-2. Heater away, foul back into the screen, 1-2. Out in front of the changeup early with sign stealer, 1 down. Freddie up next, 0-2. Arm horn. 5 punch-outs on the day as that slider's outside, ball 1. Slider up and in, hit well by McFreddy to right center, but that's going to hang up out there for Prouse, 2 down. Here's Worry Less, 2 for 3, double and a single today. Check down and in on the heater, ball 1. The ball from the way, drops in there for a strike, 1-1. Heater up, late swing, 1-2. Little hack activates for Spool. The ball from the way, hit off the end of the bat, shallow center field, tough play. Drops in for over the diving glove of Sparks for a base hit. 3rd hit of the day for Spool. Inning continues for underhanded, 3 for 3. Solo homer last at bat. He's also singled twice. Heater inside, ball 1, way off the plate. Checked in the dirt, ball bounces, 2-0. 80th pitch coming here from Arm Horn. Heater down, foul back over the screen, 2-1. Change up and in, way high, 3-1. Heater up and away, fouls it off, out of play. Count will be full, and Worrymore will get to take off early. Change up, ripped it foul again, count still full. Slider up, line to center field. That is going to get down in front of Bungalow for a hit. Worrymore holds it second, though. That's a good arm. First and second, 2 outs for the Amish God. Cross 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. Change up on the first one, line to the gap right center. That might get both of them home. Scoring easily will be Worrymore. Underhanded the 3rd. He's going to be sent around. Cross holds it second. It will be a 2-run double. It is 11-2. Next up, a reliable 1 for 3, 3-run double earlier, and that'll do it from Arm Horn. Coming out of the bullpen, Gustavo Montoya. 4.15 ERA and a 1.15 whip, 4 strikeouts as he looks to stop the bleeding. With the lefty on the mound, Reliable loses his power trait. He only has low pitch activator. Slider misses up and in, ball 1. Heater down in the way, late swing low, 1-1. Heater down in the way, line in the hole to left, base hit. Cross comes to 3rd, he'll be held. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Next up is Beard, 0 for 3 today, but locked in still. Surrounded activates for the first time for Montoya. Throw ball away, fouls off late, 0-1. Heater inside, checked it, 1-1. Heater middle of the plate, late foul, 1-2. Change it down and in, dribbler to second. Shortstop barehanded by Keith the first, that ends the inning. But we get 2 more home on the double by Cross, 11-2 to the 7th. That's a 9-run lead. We have a big enough lead where we can sim the rest of this one. Going to go ahead and go to the bullpen here. Connor done after 6 innings, giving up 2 runs on 7 hits, 1 walk, strikes out 8 batters. Very solid pitching performance today for Connor. Gets his first quality start of the postseason. When did Collins get hurt? Oh, no. That means the last pitch she threw in the semis against the Felines, she must have fucked up her elbow. Oh, no. I didn't even notice that. Oh, hell, there goes our de facto closer, too. Thankfully, this is a really big lead. We're just going to hand it off here. We're going to go to the Juice Troy Harrison and just let him rock this one the rest of the way, I think. We're going to sim the rest of the last 3 innings here. Hopefully we can hold this 9-run lead. Did it go in our favor? Please tell me it did. I don't want to feel like a fool. They do get 1, but we get 1 right back to match them. It's a sac fly for Rory Moore. We win 12-3 in Game 1. Big win. We ain't the freebooters, right? God, I sure hope not. Welcome in, one boy. Welcome in. Hopefully your day's been well. Game 2 coming at you here while we are taking on Ballstein Benjamin, who we beat earlier this season in the regular season. We won that game 7-1. 1-0 with a 186 ERA, 145 whip here in 2 starts in the postseason. For us, it's Messiah Presidente. 2-0 in his 2 starts, 0.64 ERA and 0.79 whip. Lineup for Game 2. Warrymore leads off in right, locked in. Then it's Cross at first. Reliable at short. Beard locked in at second. Underhanded locked in left. Oliver catching. Mateo Wade at third. Cole the Fishman Salmon DHs once again, and Nico Jennings back in the lineup. He'll be in center field today. Lineup for the Brown Bears. Let's see if anything changes. Bungalow in center. Graham is on fire in left field. Sparks down to locked-in Mojo, but still at second. Livia Zuniga is at shortstop today, replacing Keith. Sasso is DHing. Buchanan is moving over to third base. That replaces McLay. Prouse is in right. He's tense. Todd Keith actually moves over to first base, so he's replacing Mayo. Flowers is out of the lineup, and Havoc Turnup, the backup, will be catching today over Tang. So they really just sent Mayo, Flowers, Tang, and McLay all to the bench. They're using their entire bench this second game. Okay, let's go. I guess this is technically under the lights, if I had to guess. Yeah, Game 1, easy win, 12-3. Wasn't really ever close. So let's see if we keep this momentum going into Game 2. Trying to make a statement here.
Welcome to Game 2 of the League Championship. The wait is over. It's baseball time.
All right, let's do it. Bungalow leading off in center, hitting .292 with 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Presidente ready, here we go. Heater middle in, fouled off, 0-1. Presidente's won both of his starts here to start the postseason. He's also gone quality in both of them, as that's popped up to second on the next pitch. Beard there, and that's a 2-pitch out. 1 down, here's Graham, batting .560 here. He's on fire right now. Found some songs for the SMB soundtrack. Nice. You found another 17. Love to hear that. First pitch, elite slider. Hangs. Strike called, though. 0-1. The issue is that the 2 I like are by a guy who doesn't want to post them. Yep. We've had this conversation. He still doesn't want to post them? That bastard. Heater down and then fouled off. 0-2. Rubber down in the way, fouled off, out of play. Still 0-2. Like, come on, man. American rock and roll and addicted to chaos. Yep. Those are pretty solid, actually, yeah. Cutter up and in. Inside, 1-2. Heater down and in. Jam shot the short, one hopper for Reliable. He'll make the play. 2 down. And Fighters as well, but that's by someone else. Just hurts the soul. I can imagine, yeah. Ryan sparks up, second baseman batting third today. He's down to locked-in mojo. He was on fire to start game 1, and unfortunately that did not last for him very long. Get it down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Ball down in the way, fouled off, 0-2. He's up indoors, first punch out for Messiah, and that ends the inning. Bottom 1 were scoreless, Warrior Cross and Reliable coming up.
Bean knockout coffee. It really hits you.
Yep. I know I missed the stream earlier for Big Head. How'd we do in the game we watched, eh? We do well? Warrior up, locked in. 3 hits in the first game, 4 hits in the game for Spool, actually. I think he had 3, and then he has sac fly later. That's a strike from Benjamin, 0-1. Benjamin is the best described as effectively wild. He has no idea where any of his pitches are going, but they're really, really great. So we won, but dude, it was a game. I love it. It's our bullpen again, isn't it? Oh, we almost get beaned, as a case in point by Benjamin. 2-1. Slider misses inside, 3-1. Not our bullpen today. Ooh, not. Oh, you don't want to spoil? Okay. All right. I'll have to watch the VOD then. Slider foul off. Full count. Good to know. Here inside. Jammed at the middle. That's a base hit. Nice swing. Their bullpen. Ooh. Oh, no. They did their best freebooters impersonation. Cross up next. Amish God drove in, I think, 3 runs in the first game. Slider up, misses high in the first one, ball 1. Slider up, whiffed inside, 1-1. Whiffed it inside on the slider, 1-2. Chased it outside on the heater, bad swing. 1 down, here's Reliable. Oh, Reliable. Drove in 3 in the first game. Well, down on the first one, hit hard to first, picked by Keith. Throw to second 1. Zuniga back to first in time for the double play. That ends the inning. To the second, we're scoreless. Zuniga, Sasso, and Buchanan coming up. Oh, have they done the quick sim yet? Have they put the results up for that? I'm not looking at Discord right now, so. Shortstop Zuniga up. She is coming off the bench here. She did not play in game 1. Tier 3 powers righty active, though, for her. Heater down and in. Inside, ball 1. Slider down, chopped up the middle, high hopper for Reliable, who dives right past it into center field. A little too amped up for that when it's a leadoff single. Next up is going to be Angel Sasso, the DH, coming off the bench here. Hitless in the postseason. You see him with the knees on the first one. Hit through the legs of Presidente, another base hit. 2 on, nobody out. Uh-oh, Brown Bears are threatening here in the second. Here's Buchanan, third baseman. Another guy coming off the bench here for the Brown Bears. Hitting .500 with a homer, 2 RBIs. Checking the runners. Slider away. Outside, ball 1. Cutter down and in. Blooper to Sky to right center, actually. Warrimore over. Nice catch for the first out. Runners hold. Coming up next is going to be Brantley Prowse, right fielder, tense. Hit was still in the postseason. Cutter middle in. Strike called, 0-1. Heater away, 1-1. Well down and in. Inside and low, 2-1. Using down and away. Fouled off, 2-2. Coming to you about player media because I don't have Twitter and really don't want to get Twitter and was wondering what to do. Ooh, good question. Let me think about it. Slider down, whiffed on it, strike 3. There we go. First punch out for Presidente, 2 down. Here's Keith. Is it his first? Oh, it's his second, okay. Let me see. Best options for that, you could do like a little drawing of your player, you know, show off a little bit of artistic ability. We do accept those, I believe. Other options would be just like come up with like a short little, maybe like a player interview, like with your guy, like talking to a fake reporter, just, you know, asking about how his season's going. That normally works. You also write up a little short story about your player and like how he thinks the locker room atmosphere is for the team. What else would be an option? Oh, I think I'm running out of ideas here. Yeah, I think those are like the 3 best options I can come up with off the top of my head if you don't want to get Twitter. I don't blame you. It's not really worth it, but hey, I still have my Twitter, so I figure I just use it every once in a while for that. Happy I could help. 2 on for Keith here, 2 down as he's going to try and come through here in the clutch. He did homer in the first game. It was 2 of the 3 runs that the Brown Bears got. Curveball taken low in the dirt, ball 1. Receiver up, high, 2-0. Got it down, 3-0. He's down in the way, strike called, 3-1. Cut up and in, fouled off, full count. Runners will be off. Batter up, fouled off, count still full. Pushing it down, chop foul, staying alive at full. Go down the way. Chased it again, but we stay alive. Count full. Fight from Keith. 2-seam the middle in. Hard grounder to short. Reliable over. Cuts it off. Throw to first. Got him. We strand 2. Good pitching from Presidente. Bottom 2 were scoreless. Beard underhanded and Oliver coming up. Beard up, locked in, hitting .522. 5 homers, 12 RBIs. He was hitless in the first game. Slider misses low. Ball 1. Ball up, strike called, hangs in there, 1-1. Chased it high, 1-2. Slider middle of the plate, line to left field. First hit for Beard here in the series as he's on to lead off the second. Coming up next is going to be the 5-hitter. It's underhanded. He had 4 hits in the first game, I believe. Still locked in. Also homered. Slider up, got me on that one. That's a strike. 0-1, good pitch. Beat up away, hit well by underhanded to left of center, but that's going to go right at Bungalow. 1 down. Next up, Burnout. Catcher hitting .487, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Curveball for in, strike called, 0-1. Checked inside, 0-2. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Another punch out for Benjamin, his second. Here's Wade, third baseman, volatile active, hitting .368, 4 RBIs. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider down, late swing, it's 0-2. Curveball away is chased, fouled back, still 0-2. Whiffed on it, strike 3. Third punch out for Benjamin as we chase it outside. He's going to be hard to read. He can't even consistently get it over the plate. To the third, Turnip, Bungalow, and Graham coming up. Backup catcher Havoc Turnip getting the start today as he comes off the bench, hitless here in the postseason. Off-speed hitter active for him. Cutter up, high, ball 1. Forcing at the knees, fouled off, 1-1. 2-seamer up and in, fouled off, 1-2. Cutter down and in. Hit on the ground to second, right at Beard. He'll backhand it cleanly to first. 1 down. Next up going to be Bungalow, who's 0 for 1. The ball down. Misses low. Ball 1. Cutter up and in. Almost hit her. 2-0. Presidente locked in. Slider middle in. Strike called. 2-1. Seamer up and in. Jammed foul. 2-2. Forcing her away. Outside, 3-2. Ball down and in. Chopped in the hole to third. Wade over, cuts it off. Throw to first. 2 down. Wade now 10, so I'd like to point that out. Here's Graham still on fire, 0 for 1. Grounded out his first at bat. Slider down and in. Ripped foul, 0-1. Using him up and away. Sky deep to left field, hit pretty well by Graham. Underhanded running out of room at the fence. Puts it away at the wall, though, with his back to the fence. That is a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 3, Salmon, Jennings, and Worrymore coming up. Here's the Fishman, Cole Salmon. DH got his first hit of the postseason. Last game, he hit a homer. So far, it's his only hit. He's 1 for 10 in the postseason. Slider middle of the plate, strike called, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. Heater middle of the plate, lined hard to short, but right at Zuniga. 1 down. Next up, Jennings. Nico sat out the first game here. He's getting his first start of the finals. Hitting .267 with a homer and an RBI. Slider down and in, taken low, ball 1. Heater up, strike call, 1-1. Trouble hangs, line hard to short, but right at Zuniga. 2 down. Here's Worry Moore. Worry last 1-for-1 with a single. Way outside on the first one, ball 1. Slider up, line hard to second. Picked by Sparks cleanly to first. 1-2-3 inning. For the fourth, we're still scoreless. Sparks, Zuniga, and Sasso coming up. Here's Orion Sparks locked in. He's 0-for-1 today.
Ryan Sparks.
Cutter up and in on the first one. Jam foul, 0-1. Dribble down on the way. Fouled off, 0-2. Worsimer up and away. Hit off the end of the bat to right center. Worrimer over on the liner. 1 down. Next up going to be Zuniga. 1-for-1 with a single. Dribble down on the way in the first one. Line to first. Cross reaches up. Picks it out of the air. 2 down. Good reactions at first base. And here's Sasso. 1-for-1 with a single. Slider up and away on the first one. Hit off the end of the bat. Left center field. Jennings coming over. Lays out. Nice diving catch by Jennings. 1-2-3 inning, taking away extra bases. Bottom 4, it's scoreless. Cross, Reliable, and Beard coming up. There's Cross, 0-for-1 today. Heater up in the first one. Blasted deep by Cross, left center field. He got a up middle heater. Cuts it up to the rock garden through the trees. Home run for Hezekiah. His first here in the episode, I believe. And his 5th of the postseason. That makes it 1-0. We're on the board first. Love that. Next up is Reliable, 0-for-1 today. Slider up and away, taken high, ball 1. Slider down, crushed by Reliable, deep to left field. That's got Carey running out of room at the wall. Looking up is the left fielder Graham, out of room. Plays it off the fence. It's going to be a double. Reliable with extra bases in scoring position now. Nobody out. Here comes Beard, 1-for-1 with a single. And you drive him in. Way inside on the slider, almost hits him, 1-0. Heater's away, 2-0. Heater away, late swing, 2-1. Ball up and away, strike called, 2-2. Good pitch. Slider middle in, late swing, strikeout for Benjamin. 1 down, here's underhanded, 0-for-1. Benjamin up to 17 here in the postseason. I believe that's 4 for him today. It is. 1 down, runner at second still, underhanded up. Heater up, line hard to the gap, left center field. That's extra bases. Chopper got an easy fastball to turn on, and he sends it the other way. RBI double, he'll trade places. 2-0 Cutters. Are those seats above the home bullpens? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Up there? Ooh. That's got to be... Because I know that middle area over there in the left field area between the third deck and the bottom row is definitely club level, I would say, because it looks like it's air conditioned. So... I'm not sure. I don't know if that would be regular outfield pricing or if that would be like sort of an upgraded ticket maybe. I'm not sure. They got to be about 500 feet away. Yeah, that sounds about right. I would say they're probably on the cheaper end in that case, maybe because of how far away it is, I think, and the unlikeliness that ball's going to actually get out there to them. Maybe, I don't know, let's say this is a playoff team, so instead of the White Sox level tickets, which are free, let's go with about, I don't know, maybe $40 a ticket. I say if they weren't a playoff team, maybe like 20. Slider way a strike, 0-1. Burnout, RBI hero active. He homered in the first game as that's outside. Ball 1. Chased it up, pop up to shallow short, and they're not going to get there. It's down, and they do not get an infield single for Burnout as he drops in a pop-up infield single. Only Burnout would manage to do something impressively bad. 2 on. No runners at the corners. 1 down for Wade, who's tense. 0 for 1. The ball away, hit through the middle. That's a base hit. Mateo brings home the runner. Chopper in. It's 3-0 Cutters. Starting to pull away now. There comes the Fishman. 0 for 1. Slider away, skies it to deep left. That's going to hang up, though, for Graham down the line. 2 outs. How to bring up Nico, who's 0 for 1 today. Hard ground at the second, his first at bat. Change of fastball down and in, inside, 1-0. Slider middle in, that's a strike, 1-1, good pitch. Heater down, line to left of center, that's going to get down for a hit. Runner coming around third, throw from Bungalow goes to third. It's an RBI single for Jennings, 4-0 Cutters. 2 on, 2 down, rally continues for Warrior. 1 for 2 with a single, locked in. Slider from in, line hard to center field, right at Bungalow, down in front of her sliding glove, it's down. Runner around third, here's the throw. Plenty of time, that ends the rally. I forgot it was the Wade at second base, he's not very fast. But we do score 4 times to the 5th. Buchanan, Prowse, and Keith coming up. There's Buchanan, 0 for 1 today. 2-seamer away on the first one, outside, ball 1. Slider middle in, jammed at the middle, base hit. Buchanan's first hit of the day, he's 1 for 2. Next up going to be Prowse, 0 for 1 today. Peter down in the way, outside, ball 1. Cutter up and in, way inside, 2-0. The ball up, high, 3-0. 2-seamer down, strike called at the knees, 3-1. Slider middle of the plate, chopped up the third base line, Wade there on the backhand, throw to second, gets the lead runner, Beard to first, not in time. Fielder's choice, 1 down. I mean, we've got to Astros games as that 4-0's back and right for 50, and then down the line a bit, back behind third for 40. Up those would be like 30 to 20 or even cheaper. Yeah, that's a fair argument. I could agree with that. That's good. I didn't know prices were that low down there for Astros. That's interesting, considering you guys are basically in contention for the playoffs right now. Huh. I thought it would be more. Maybe I haven't really been paying attention to how much tickets cost for the Orioles. Then again, I don't really get to go to too many games, so that's fair. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think you're about 20 to 30 bucks is probably right on the nose for those seats. Maybe even cheaper. Maybe 15, 20. Curveball down in the way outside. Ball 1. Peter down and in. Runner goes. Fouled off on the hit and run. 1-1. 2-seamer up and away. Hit in the hole short hard. Reliable dives off his glove as it trickles away. Infield single. Good effort. He couldn't snag it. Here's Turnip. 0 for 1.
Number 6, Havoc Turnip.
Cutter down and in. Misses low. Ball 1. Peter down in the way. Check strike. 1-1. 2-seamer up and away. Popped him up. Shallow right center. Jennings races in. He's under it. 3 down. Next up is Bungalow, 0 for 2, trying to bring home a runner. Pitch number 60 coming here for Presidente. First pitch slider down and in. Check strike, 0-1. The ball up and away. Pulled foul, out of play on the right side. Warrior gives it a look, but he's not that fast, 0-2. Streamer away, taken low, 1-2. K Collector active here for Presidente. Cut up and in. Doors, third punch out for Messiah. That ends the inning. Bottom 5, we're halfway home. 4-0 the score. Cross, Reliable, and Beard coming up. There's Cross locked in, 1 for 2. Solo homer last at bat as he got a fastball middle up here right in the zone to crush. Slider down on the first pitch, Nubber to second. Barehanded by Sparks. That's an easy first out. Next up, Reliable, 1 for 2 with a double last at bat. Cowboys righty low pitch both active here. Slider down, Nubber to second again, right at Sparks. That is 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. Next up, Beard, 1 for 2 with a single, locked in. Slider down in the way, strike called, can't give him the 3-pitch inning. Chased it outside, though, I'll give him a 4th one as the Numbers back to the mound. Benjamin makes the play. He's through the 5th easily to the 6th. It's 4-0. Graham, Sparks, and Zuniga coming up. There's Graham on fire, 0 for 2 today. Ball down on the way in the first one. Low ball 1. Presidente looking for his third quality start of the postseason, and his final one is that heater's low, 2-0. You see him up and in. Fouled off, 2-1. Cutter down and away. Fouled off, 2-2. Dribble down and in. Taken low, 3-2. Dribble away. Fouled off, count full. Slide up and in. Jam foul, count still full. Graham fighting it here. Coming down in the way. Hitting the hole to right field. Another base hit for Graham as he continues to hit hot. Leadoff man on in the 6th for the Brown Bears. Here's Sparks 0 for 2, but locked in.
Ryan Sparks.
Slide it down in the way in the first one. Low and outside. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Check strike, 1-1. You see me down in the way. In the dirt, 2-1. Slider up. Scry deep to right center field. Hit pretty well. Jennings tracking back to the warning track. Running out of room. Leaps at the fence. Takes away a home run. Nico Jennings with the wall climb in right center. Pulls it back in and keeps the Brown Bears off the board. Take a bow. Nico Jennings flashing the glove. His name is Nico goddamn Jennings. Put some respect on his name. The absolute menace that he is. Runner on, 1 down at first. Here's Zuniga. Cutter up and in on the first one. High. Ball 1. You see him up and away. That's high. 2-0. Heater middle in. Popped. Foul. That's over the screen. 2-1. Dribble down and in. Whiffed on it. 2-2. Okay, collector activates. Slider down and away. Fouled off. Count still 2-2. Cutter up and in. High. 3-2. Great take. Using the middle in. Jammed at the line. Foul out of play. Count full. Forcing him down. Chopper to first. Crossover. Throws the second. 1. Reliable back to cross. Double play. You love to see it. And that ends the inning as Presidente gets through 6 shutout innings today. He's absolutely gassed. He is done today. Great pitching, Messiah. Bottom 6, it's 4-0. Underhanded Oliver and Wade coming up. Here's Chopper, 1 for 2. RBI double last at bat. Locked in, though. Benjamin still tense. Slider at the knees, 0-1. Great pitch. Slider up and in. Jam shot the short. Right there, Zuniga. 1 down. Next up is Burnout, 1 for 2 with a single on a blooper behind the mound that just dropped and no one got to it. Peter taken low, ball 1. Oh, he almost gets drilled. Way to duck, Burnout. I can't have another injury. 2-0. Please, no. I've had enough. Curveball's inside, 3-0. I'm not moving. Put the reticle down. Slider right there. Strike called, 3-1. Up and away, misses ball 4. First walk for Benjamin today, which is surprising given how low his accuracy is. But I'm just that over aggressive. 1 down, runner at first for Wade. RBI single last at bat. He's 1 for 2. Slider down on the way, strike called. 0-1. Slider away, hit off the end of the bat to right field. Another base hit. Wade's second of the day. He's 2 for 3. First and second now, 1 down. Cutter's threatening. Here comes the Fishman. 0 for 2 today. Peter at the knees, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch. Peter up and in, turned on, crushed by Salmon, dead center field, showing off the power, cuts it up to the rock garden. Home run for the Fishman. Cole Salmon, his second of the series, second hit of the postseason. Both of them are home runs. It is now 7-0 as we break it open. Don't sleep on the Fishman, goddammit. And here's Nico goddamn Jennings, 1 for 2 with an RBI single last at bat. And he just robbed a home run in the field. Benjamin leaves rattled. Here comes Kyrie Fiducci, the right-hander. Junk baller coming in as he adds a little extra zest to that pitch as he scratches his balls. Curveball outside is a strike, 0-1. Ball down, fouled off, 0-2. Okay, collector activates here. Check high, taken 1-2. Slider taken low, 2-2. Slider down the way, pulled over short. Diving is Zuniga to take it away. Nice play. 2 down. Here's Worrymore. 2 for 3, 2 singles. Still locked in today. Peter down, dumped over first. Caught by Keith, and that ends the inning. 3 home, though, and the homer by the Fishman. Cole Salmon, 7-0 to the 7th. Sasso, Buchanan, and Prouse coming up. Presidente, though, is done. 6 shutout innings for him, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts. No walks today. Solid pitching today, Messiah. We gotta love it. I'm off. Gotta go get that clip. Will do. Or go get the chip. Sorry, I can't read. All right, buddy, take it easy. All right, subbing in out of the bullpen here. Unfortunately, Collins is still hurt, even though she didn't pitch last game. That's unfortunate. We are going to go ahead and hand it off to Elliot Rums here as he's going to take over. He at the knees on the first one. And the first pitch is absolutely blasted to dead center field, and that is long and gone. Home run for the Brown Bears as that one has been sent off for hibernation. Home run for Sasso, his first off the bench, and it is 7-1. There's Buchanan, 1 for 2 with a single, and Rums immediately tense because he has volatile. Go down and in, Chopper to short, right at reliable. Easy play for Hesto, 1 down. Next up going to be Prouse, 0 for 2 and tense. Cutter down and away, outside 1-0. There's up and in, 2-0. Change it down, 3-0. Curveball away. Strike called, 3-1. Pushing it down and in. Line at the middle. That is pass reliable into center field. A 1-out single here for the Brown Bears. Runner on. And that is going to bring up Todd Keith, 1 for 2 with a single today. Just put the curveball down and away. In the dirt, 1-0. Cutter down and in. Strike called, 1-1. Down and away. Fouled off, 1-2. The collector activates for Rums. Change it down. Line to short, right at reliable for the second out. And that is going to bring up Turnip, 0 for 2 and tense. Get up and away, fouled off, 1-1. Change it down and away. Hitting the hole to third, cut off by Wade on the hop for first. In time to end the inning. Nice pitching for Elliott. Despite the leadoff homer he gave up on the first pitch he threw out of the bullpen, as Sasso puts the Brown Bears on the board, 7-1 still remains the score. Bottom half, Cross, Reliable, and Beard coming up here in the 7th. Here's Cross, 1 for 3 with a solo homer today. Fastball hitter, first pitch Slayer, both active. And that first pitch slider is low from Fiducci, ball 1. Peter up in his chase, blooper to second. Slow drop for Sparks, but he gets there in plenty of time. 1 down. Here's Reliable, 1 for 3 with a double. Powers righty remains active against Fiducci. Low pitch still active as well. Line to curveball to shortstop, right at Zuniga, 2 down. Here's Beard, 1 for 3 with a single. Locked in still. Peter up, blasted by Beard to right of center, carrying well. Does it have the legs? Cuts it up, sends it to the rock garden as it's in the sand pit. Home run for Beard, his first of the finals, and that makes it his 6th of the postseason. It is now 8-1. Get that run right back. Here's Chopper, 1 for 3 with an RBI double.
Chopper, underhanded.
Then blasted to the gap, right center field. That is going to get down and past Bungalow all the way to the wall. Extra bases. Coming around second is Chopper, digging for third. Relay throw from Sparks, not in time. It is a 2-out triple. There's Burnout, 1 for 2. Walk last at bat. He's also hit a bloop single over the pitcher's mound. RBI hero active. And they intentionally walk Burnout. I don't blame them. Here's Wade, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. All still active for Mateo. Peter inside, strike called from Fiducci, 0-1. Slider away, dumped off the end of the bat to center field. It's in for a hit, and that's going to score Chopper from third. It's 9-1 Cutters. Increasing the lead big enough, we'll be able to sim. Here's the Fishman. 3-run bomb last time up for Cole. He's 1 for 3. Slider away, Nubber off the glove behind the mound. Barehanded by Zuniga. Gets Salmon to end the inning. But 2 more home as we get that run right back on a homer, and then we put 1 more on the board. 9-1 to the 8th. Bungalow, Graham, and Sparks coming up. Should be able to sim the rest of this one, and we probably will, as we are up 8 runs here after 7. Looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead into the 3rd game of the series, looking for the sweep, which I believe, if I remember correctly, is at Apple Field, I believe is the home ballpark for the Brown Bears, which is weird given that they are from the wilderness. You would think it'd be more a outdoor park instead of in the big city, but, you know, it was randomly generated. I had no control, and we made it 13-1. Oh, my God. We added 4 more as we blow them out again. To the 3rd game we go. Up 2-0, looking for the sweep. Ellison on the mound, 1-1 with a 2.57 ERA and an 0.86 WHIP. On the mound for the Brown Bears, it is their 3-pitcher, Amari Beasley, who is 1-0 in his 2 starts, locked in, 3.97 ERA and a 1.06 WHIP. Ellison threw a complete game loss last start as she lost a 2-1 pitcher's duel against Freddie Tran of the Felines as she got out-dueled by him. He pitched masterfully, like there was nothing we could have done. Lineup for today's game, there will be no DH in this one as we will have to have the pitcher bat. Worrymore locked in right, Cross at first, Reliable at short, Beard locked in at second, Underhanded locked in left, Ho is catching, Wade is at third, Jennings is locked in center, and Ellison is on the mound pitching, batting number 9. Burnout goes to the bench, giving Ho the start, and as well as Salmon goes to the bench. We have no DH today. Lineup for the Brown Bears, it's Bungalow in center, Graham locked in left, Sasso stays in the lineup. He's at first base today. Zuniga's at short. Tang is catching. Sparks is in second. Buchanan stays in third. And Prowse is staying in right despite being tense with Beasley on the mound locked in. Let's go. Game 3 coming at you. Looking for the sweep. Cutters in command of the series so far. Won both games so far by double digits. If I remember correctly, I believe it was 13-2 in game 1. And then we just won 13-1 in this last game. 13-1 in the last game, and I think it was, 15-2 last game, or was it like 12? I forget what it was. We won big both games. That's what I know. That is what I know.
Welcome to Game 3 of the league.
Let's do it. Game 3. Lori Les leading off, locked in. Facing Beasley. Slider away in there on the letter, and on the edge, 0-1. Beasley on the postseason, 1-0, 3.97 ERA, a 1.06 WHIP, 5 earned runs, 2 starts, 11 in the 3rd innings, 9 hits, 3 walks, 12 strikeouts, a homer, batting average against .214. Little Hack immediately active for Wormer as he's behind in the count. Curveball down, ripped to the gap right center field. That's going to be extra bases for Spool, as giving chase after it will be Prowse. It is going to be a leadoff double for Spool. There we go. That's how we started. Next up, Hezekiah Cross, the Amish God, first baseman with fastball hitter, first pitch Slayer. Looking to jump on the first one. Peter up, ripped to the gap, left center field. That was a mistake choice, and that is going to be extra bases, 1 hop into the fence. Bungalow gets it in, but it's an RBI double for Cross. He trades places with Worrymore. It's 1-0. Next up is Reliable. Powerless righty, low pitch active. Peter down, that's another mistake location. Liner to left. Graham, though, is right there, so Cross holds at third. 2 runners at the corners, nobody out for Beard, locked in. Beard homered in game 2. Peter up, strike called, 0-1. I believe that's his team leading 6th here in the postseason. Chased it out of the zone on the next pitch, pop up to short. Easy catch for Zuniga, 1 down. Next up, Chopper, locked in. Slider up, turned on by Chopper, deep to right center field, carrying well, giving chase. Run down by Prowse at the warning track. That is going to be a double play, though, as I thought that was out. So we do not score because more than 1 run. That should have been a sac fly, and instead I absolutely botched it, thinking it was out of the park. Bottom 1, Bungalow, Graham, and Sasso coming up. Here's Bungalow hitting 250, 2 homers, 5 RBIs, facing Malaya Ellison, coming off a complete game loss. Ellison 1-1 in the postseason, 2.57 ERA, 0.86 WHIP. Heated down on the first 1, ball 1, as she has 14 strikeouts, misses consistent. Curveball taken low, 2-0. Cutter up and away. That is ripped to second, lunging his Beard out of his reach. He's just a little too short. Leadoff single for Bungalow. That is going to bring up left fielder Cern Graham, locked in.
Number 7, Cern Graham.
Take it down and away, low, ball 1. Lead open in. High, 2-0. The ball down and in. Strike called, 2-1. Slider put in. Popped him up to right center. Jennings on his way over. He's there. Puts away for the first out. Next up is Angel Sasso, the first baseman, hitting 200 in the postseason. He did hit a home run in Game 2, which was the only run on the board for the Brown Bears offense. Change it down and in on the first one, inside, ball 1. Cutter up and away. Foul back, 1-1. Forcing it down on the way, outside, 2-1. Right up and in, runner goes, fouled off on the hit and run, 2-2. Little down, hit through the legs of Ellison into center field, 2 on, 1 down. Brown Bears threatening here in the first. Here comes Zuniga. Pushing it down and in. Check low, ball 1. Little down and away. Low, 2-0. There's going to win. Runners go. Throw to third by Ho. Not in time. Both runners safe. Wouldn't have gotten either of them, really. 2-1 count. Infield in here. Cutter down and in. Chopper to short. Right at reliable. Runner coming home. And we got him in a rundown. Let's go. Good heads up play. Let's make the plays, though. Make the plays. Come on, Mateo. Slap that tag. 2 down on the fielder's choice. Runners can go back. Infielders can move back. Here's Giovanni Tang, the catcher, who sat out Game 2. Played Game 1. I believe he had 1 hit in that one. Get her down and away. Chopped in the hole to short. Reliable on the dive. Cuts it off. Throw to first. Got him with time to spare. Let's go. Oh, reliable. To the second. We strand 2. It's 1-0. Ho, Wade, and Jennings coming up. Here's Efred Ho, the catcher. He sat out the first 2 games of the series, now giving Burnout a day off. Batting a measly 161 in the postseason with an RBI. Change up outside, ball 1. Slider up, dumped over first. It's a base hit for Efred. Nice swing. Lead off man on. There's Wade, hitting 405 now. He had a couple hits in Game 2. Volatile still active, but no ace exterminator against Beasley here. Heater down, that's a strike, 0-1. Heater down, number in the hole to second. Tough play for Sparks. He has to go to first on the fielder's choice. 1 down, here's Jennings. Nico is locked in after robbing a home run in Game 2. He also had a couple hits. Dribble down, rip down the left field line. That is going to be a fair ball into the corner, and Jennings is going to drive home another run. Coming around third is Ho. He will score easily on the double. It is 2-0 Cutters. Next up is Ellison, the pitcher. First at bat of the postseason. Infield playing the bunt. Distractor active at second for Jennings. Dribble up on the first one. Dump to right field. Hit on the line, but right at Prouse. 2 down as it hung up. Jennings remains at second. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Warrimore, who's on fire. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Heater down at the knee. Strike called. 0-1. Little Hack activates. Ball check low and in, 1-1. Get up and in, chased out of the zone, skied to left center, tough play. Getting there is Graham, though, and that ends the inning. 1 home, though. It's 2-0 after double by Jennings. Bottom 2, Sparks, Buchanan, and Prouse coming up. There's Sparks. Well down and away. Line at the middle, another base hit. It's the 3rd hit of the day here for the Brown Bears offense. Next up is Buchanan. Hit it away. Hit up the line. Foul. Out of play. 0-1. Slide it down and in. Low. 1-1. Got up and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Change away. Chopper to third. Right at Wade. Throw to second. 1. Beard to first. Double play. You love to see it. Base is empty. 2 down for Prouse. Tense. Finally got his first hit of the postseason in Game 2, but so far that's his only hit, I believe. For ball inside on the first one, misses, ball 1. Forcing him away, 2-0. Change up and in. Pop up, shallow right field, Beard on the run. Lays out for it, nice diving catch by Alfredo, and that ends the inning. Flashing the letter out here. Cutter's defense came to play. To the third, it's 2-0. Cross, Reliable, and Beard coming up. Here's Cross, 1-for-1 with an RBI double today. Can do it again here. Change it down in the way on the first one. Misses low. Ball 1. Ball down and then drops in there for a strike. 1-1. Slider away. Chased out of the zone. Number to short. Zuniga charges. Bare hands and fires. 1 down. Next up is Reliable. 1-for-1 with a single. Heated down. Late swing. 0-1. Missed it low. Checked inside on the slider. 1-1. Slider at the knees. Blasted by Old Reliable. Deep to left center field. We have liftoff. That's not coming back. Cuts it up into the stands above the bullpens in left center. Home run for Old Reliable. Hesto hits his third of the postseason. It is 3-0 Cutters as we extend the lead. Next up, Beard. He's 0-for-1 today. Heater inside. Strike called. 0-1. Beasley tense. Heater away. Strike called. 0-2. Slider up and in. Jammed shot liner to short. Right at Zuniga. 2 down. And here's Chopper underhanded. 0-for-1 today, but locked in. Slide out to the warning track, right center, which turned into a double play. I thought it was gone. Curveball hangs at the letters, ripped at the middle, base hit. Good reactions by Chopper. I wasn't ready for that. Lead 2-out single here, keeps it alive for Ho, who singled and scored a run in the second. Peter outside misses, ball 1. Change up to the letters, hard grounder to short. Zuniga to first, easy play to end the inning. 1 more home. It's 3-0 on the home run by Reliable. Bottom 3, Beasley, Bungalow, and Graham coming up. There's Beasley, pitcher hitless in the postseason. Heater at the knees in the first one, low, ball 1. Cutter up. Strike called, 1-1. Ball down in the way. Blooper to right field on the sky ball to Worrymore, right at him, 1 down. Next up is Bungalow, 1-for-1 with a single. Change the middle in on the first one. Out in front of it, 0-1. Slider up and away. Fouled off out of play, 0-2. Cutter down and away. Fouled off, still 0-2. Heater up and in. Jam foul, 0-2. Ball down and in. Fouled off, still 0-2. Cutter up and away. Sky blooper to left field, in on an underhanded, 2 down. Base is empty for Graham, 0-for-1. Down and away. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and into Graham. Check low, 1-1. The ball put in. Lined in the right field, that's a base hit. Little 2-out single here for the Brown Bears offense. Graham keeps the inning alive in the third. That'll bring up Sasso, 1-for-1 with a single, locked in. Cutter way outside on the first one, ball 1. Forcing him up and in. Inside, 2-0. Ball down and away. Low, 3-0. Post activates for Ellison here. Forcing him down and in. Sits on it, rips it to right center. That's into the gap. That'll be extra bases for Sasso as Worrymore gives chase. Gets it in quickly. It is going to be runner will hold at third. It is a double, 2 in scoring position, 2 down. Brown Bears threatening for Zuniga, 0-for-1. The ball from away on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Cutter down and away. Check low, 1-1. Forcing him down and in. Check low, 2-1. Change up and in. 3-1. Got it away. Ball 4 misses outside for Ellison. Base is loaded. 2 down. It's all on Tang. 0-for-1. Forcing me down and in. Inside. Ball 1. Side up and away. Tang checked it. Strike call. 1-1. Cutter down and away. Hit in the hole to third. Wade dives, cuts it off. Nice play. Throw across the first. Got him. Let's go. We strand the bases loaded. To the fourth. It's 3-0. Wade, Jennings, and Ellison coming up. Again, the defense locked down. Backing up Ellison. Here's Wade, 0-for-1.
Number 39, Mateo Wade.
Ball down on the first one. Hard grounder to short for Zuniga, though. 1 down. Next up, Jennings, 1-for-1 RBI double his first at bat. Ball down, waits for it, dumps it to left center. Hangs up too much, though, for Graham. 2 down. Here's Ellison, 0 for 1. Flew out to right her first at bat. Not taking that 3-pitch inning. Slider at the letters, 0-1. Ball inside, 1-1. Ball up, misses high, 2-1. Change up and in, ripped it foul, 2-2, way out in front of it. Slider down, number back under the glove of Beasley to short. Zuniga bare hands, 1-2-3 inning. First time they've held us off the board here, bottom 4. We're still up 3-0. Bottom 4, Sparks leading off, 1 for 1 with a single. He's locked in here still. Cutter up and in on the first one from Ellison. Jam shot Sky to right center. Warrymore races in. Gets there for the first out. Next up going to be Buchanan, 0 for 1 today. Ball down, strike called, 0-1. Heater down and in. Strike called, 0-2. Slider middle in, inside, 1-2. Change it down. Grounder to first hard, right across though. Takes it himself, 2 down. Next up, Prowse, 0 for 1, intense. Slider down and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Him up and in. High, 1-1. Ball down in the way. Dump to short, soft liner. Reliable picks it out of the air. 1-2-3 inning. To the 5th, it's 3-0. Warrymore cross and Reliable coming up. There's Warrymore, 1 for 2 with a double today. Change up and in, high, ball 1. Slider away, fouled off, 1-1. Dribble up, rip down the left field line, out of play, 1-2. Hack activates. Dribble down, blasted by Spool to right of center, carrying well, but run down by Bungalow, 1 out. Next up, Cross. Amish God 1 for 2 with an RBI double earlier. Change up and in on the first pitch. Ripped hard to right field, but it's right at Prowse. 2 down. Here's Reliable 2 for 2. Solo homer last at bat. He's also singled. Dribble down and in. Lined up the middle. Base hit into right of center. Third hit today for Reliable. 3 for 3. That is going to bring up Beard 0 for 2. Still locked in, though. Ball up and in on the first one. Ripped foul. 0-1. Heater up. Blasted by Alfredo. Dead center field. That was a hanger. Sent to the batter's eye. Cuts it up. It lands in the batter's eye. Home run for Alfredo Beard, his 7th of the postseason, leading the team in bombs. It is now 5-0 Cutters here in the 5th. Next up is underhanded, 1 for 2 with a single. Beasley tense again. Right up and away, line past the third baseman to the left field. Good diving effort by Buchanan, but we lined it past him. Chopper on, inning continues for Ho, 1 for 2 with a single. Change away, Sky to right center on the first pitch. That's going to hang up out there, though, for Prowse. That ends the inning. 2 more home, though. Home run this time. It's for Beard. 5-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Beasley, Bungalow, and Graham coming up. There's Beasley, 0 for 1 today. First pitch, curveball down. This is low, ball 1. Slider hangs, line to right field, right at Warrymore, though. 1 down. Next up is Bungalow, 1 for 2 with a single. Heater away. Check strike, 0-1. 60th pitch of that was for Ellison. Down and in. Nubber in front of the mound. Ellison off. Bare hands the first. 2 down. Next up is Graham. 1 for 2 with a single. Right up and in. High. Ball 1. Down and away. Fouled off. 1-1. Slider down and in. Inside. 2-1. Cutter up and away. Fouled off. 2-2. Change up and in. Holst to the sword, chased it high. First punch out for Ellison. 1-2-3, 5th inning. To the 6th. It is 5-0. Wade, Jennings, and Ellison coming up. There's Wade, 0 for 2. Change up in the dirt from Beasley. Misses low. Ball 1. Change at the knees, line to left field. That drops in front of the sliding Graham's glove. It's a base hit. Way to trap it, though. Keep it from getting past you. Leadoff single for Wade. Here's Jennings locked in. 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Change away outside. Ball 1. Change away. Hit off the end of the bat. Right center field. Slicing away. Run down by Proust, though. Good effort. 1 down. Next up is Ellison. 0 for 2 today for the pitcher. Infield playing bunt. Curveball up, hard hit at the first on the ground. Sasso to second 1. Zuniga back to the first, not in time. Fielder's choice, that took too long to set up. Warrior up next, 1 for 3 at the double. He's locked in. Peter Way, line to right field on the first one. Base hit for Spool. His second hit, 2 on, 2 down. Inning continues for the Cutters here in the 6th. Looking to add to the lead, here's Hezekiah Cross. Amish God, 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Peter down and in line to center field. It's down for a hit. Ellison holds the third. Bases loaded. 2 down. It's all the pressure on Reliable. 3 for 3 today. 2 singles. Solo homer. Locked in. For his 4th hit to bust it open. He's hit a 3-run double with the bases loaded here in the series. Peter up. Misses high. Ball 1. Change down and in. Poked foul early. 1-1. Big rip, though, for Reliable. Peter up and in, hit up the middle on the jam shot, base hit past the shortstop into center field. 1 run in, second run going to try it, throw in, not in time. 2-run single for Reliable, 7-0 Cutters. Here's Beard, locked in, 2-run homer last time up, 1 for 3. Easily staying out there. Slided down and in, strike called, 0-1. Peter down and in, line to center field, another base hit. Station to station, base is loaded again, 2 down. Here comes underhanded, 2 for 3, 2 singles, and Beasley finally yoinked. Here's Gustavo Montoya coming in, fully rested, but surrounded is active. 5 2/3 innings today for Beasley. He gives up 7, 15 hits, no walks. Everybody on base, his responsibility though. Trying to get out of this jam is Montoya. Slider up and away, hits the corner, nice pitch, 0-1. Get up and in, jam shot, right of center. That's going to hang up enough, though, for Bungalow to end the inning as they do strand the bases loaded. 2 more home, though, for the Cutters on a single by Reliable. 7-0 to the bottom of the 6th. Sasso, Zuniga, and Tang coming up. There's Sasso, 2 for 2, double and a single today. First pitch curveball down and in, foul back, 0-1. Either away. Nubber off the mound. Ellison to her right, bare hands, throw to first, 1 down. Next up, Zuniga for 1 with a walk today. Little down on the way, low, ball 1. Peter middle in. Line to right of center, Jennings coming in. Makes the catch for the second out. 2 down, base empty for Tang, 0 for 2. Cutter down and in. Pulled down the right field line, that is going to get out of play, 0-1. The ball outside, 1-1. The middle of the plate, up and away. Kruk deep to left center field, hit pretty well. Jennings on the run to the warning track at the wall, leaping off the tip of the wall, bungled by underhanded. That is going to get down. It is going to be a 2-out triple as that missed a home run by a matter of inches. Sparks up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Little down on the way on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Slider up and in. Checked inside, it's 2-0. Peter down and in, 3-0. Change up way high, ball 4. Ellison walks him, second walk for her today. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Buchanan, 0 for 2. Looking for that last out to get the quality start, approaching the 80 pitch mark. Cutter down and in on the first one, Buchanan taking, strike called, 0-1. 1-0 pitch, Cutter a curveball up and away, outside, 1-1. Forcing him down and away, 2-1. Change up and in. Whiffed on it, 2-2. Sliding down and in. Fouled off, pulled out of play, still 2-2. Forcing him up and away. Line to third, right at Wade. That ends the inning. Nice pitching Ellison as she gets us through 6 shutout innings. To the 7th, it's 7-0. She's due up 4th. I will pinch hit for her with her coming up. She is at 80 pitches-ish. She's about done for the day. Ho, Wade, and Jennings coming up.
Now batting.
There's Ho, 1 for 3 with a single today. Curveball from the first pitch hit well to right center field. That's going to hang up though for Bungalow, 1 down. Next up Wade, 1 for 3 with a single. Slider down, misses low for Montoya. He's locked in now, 1-0. Hit it down and in through the legs of Gustavo into center field. 1 out single for Wade. That'll bring up Jennings, 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Heater up down the right field line, slicing into the corner, just foul, 0-1. Would have been extra bases. Slider middle in, hit well by Jennings to left of center, but that's going to hang up out there for Bungalow, 2 down. Here comes Ellison, 0 for 3 today. We will pinch hit for Malaya, though. She goes 6 quality shutout innings today, giving up 6 hits, 2 walks, no runs, striking out 1 batter. She is in line for the victory. Another quality start from Mrs. Consistent. Great job today, Malaya. Coming off the bench to pinch hit here. We're going to go ahead and give him some love. He hasn't played in this postseason. It's Tandy Deep III, the outfielder, hitting 200. He didn't play in the semis, and so I'm using him here. He hasn't played since the quarterfinals. Curveball down through the legs of the pitcher into center field. There you go, Tandy. First and second now, 2 down. Can't forget about you, buddy. Here comes Worry Less. We'll worry more. 2 for 4 with a double and a single today. Curveball inside on the first one. Ball 1 is surrounded. Activates for Montoya. Heater outside. 2-0. He's no longer locked in. Down to neutral. Heater up and in. Blasted by Spool. Dead center field. Heading for the deepest part of the park. Bungalow on her horse. Runs it down at the tip of the ballpark, and that ends the inning. Just stayed in the park. What a swing, but not enough oomph. Out of the bullpen here, we're going to hand it off to Luther Butters, the mop-up man. 7-0 bottom 7. Prouse, Montoya, and Bungalow coming up. There's Prouse 0 for 2 today, and tenths. Mason Butters, who has yet to give up a run in the postseason, has a whip of 1. Heater down in the way in the first one, grounded is short. Reliable charges, makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out for Butters. Next up is Montoya, hitless. Subbing in is pinch hitter Anaya Mayo with pinch perfect, being consistent. First baseman started game 1, hasn't been seen since. She was hitless in that outing, I believe. Slider down in the first one, hit to the gap, left center field. Jennings over, cuts it off, and that'll be down for a hit. A 1 out single, pinch hitter reaches. Bungalow up. Check of the runner. Slider down and in on the first one. Ground to hard to first, 1 hopper. Cross to second, 1. Reliable back to first. Double play. You love to see it. And Butters is through the 7th. Closer Enzo Walters enters here for the Brown Bears as he takes over on the mound with a 0 ERA and a 109 whip with a couple strikeouts. Top 8, it's 7-0 us. Cross, Reliable, and Beard coming up. We're 6 outs away from our first title in team history. There's Cross, 2 for 4. Armour Scott, RBI double and a single. Walters has 5 strikeouts in the postseason. Slider hangs in the first pitch, ripped to left field. That's a base hit. Lead off man on in the 8th. Here's Reliable, 4 for 4 today. He's hit a solo homer and a 2-run single. He's also hit 2 other singles. Heater down, missed it late, 0-1 on the 2-seamer. Walter's one of the rare 3-pitch closers here in the league as that heater hits the outside corner on the 4-seamer, 0-2. Heater down, line to left center field. That is going to get down as he solves the southpaw closer. First and second, nobody out. Here's Beard, 2 for 4 day, 2-run homer last at bat. He's also singled today. Locked in. Heater up, lined at the middle. That's a base hit into right of center. Base is going to be loaded here as we play station to station. Nobody out. Looking to bust it open. Here comes underhanded. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Chopper looking to put this game to bed. Heater up the way. Blasted! Deep right field! Talk about putting it to bed! Cuts it up and sends it out. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's a grand slam and we're hungry. It is long and gone. Chopper underhanded his 5th of the postseason. puts it 11-0 on the scoreboard. He's over 20 RBIs in the postseason. That's 21 for those of you keeping track at home. And the bases are cleared and nobody out still. Walters is tense. Facing Ho, heater down in the way, ball one. Who's also tense. Using it down and in, 1-1. Heater way off the end of the bat to right field, but in on it Prouse. One down. Next up is Wade, 2-4, 2 singles, A6 third, interactive, along with volatile now. Heater up, chase, skied to center field. Bad pitch to swing at. Right at Bungalow, 2 down. Here's Jennings, 1-4 with an RBI double. Heater up and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Heater up and in, jammed it to right field. Sky ball though for Prouse, that ends the inning. 11-0 score to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Graham, Sasso, and Zuniga. Hard to line up against Butters, who threw 3 pitches in his first inning of work, giving up a hit but getting a double play ball. There's Graham, 1-3 with a single. Change it down in the way in the first one. Hit off the end of the bat, liner to left, right at underhanded, 1 down. Next up is Sasso, 2-for-3, double and a single, locked in. Heater down and in, low ball 1. Slider up and in. Jam pop up to left field, underhanded coming in. He's there. Puts it away, 2 down. Picks up Zuniga, 0-for-2 with a walk. Valley starter, Powers righty, both active. Heater low, ball 1. Change up and in. Pop foul, out of play on the right side, 1-1. Slider away, outside, 2-1. Heater at the knees. Line to left field, hit well, right at underhanded though, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Butters. Top 9, it's 11-0. Butters due to lead off. He's going to bat. Warren Cross coming up after him. There's Butters, first career at bat for Butters. Let's see how he does. Heater down and in, and he's getting good at base hit. Luther Butters does it. He's going to put it through the legs of the pitcher into center. Base hit. Rory Less up next, 2-for-5, double and a single today. Contact for his lefty active as that's blooped into shallow center, but that hangs up for Bungalow, 1 down. Here's Cross, 3-for-5, RBI double and 2 singles today. Fastball hitter, first pitch Slayer, both active. Heater middle in, line to right of center, down for a hit. There we go. 2 on, 1 down. Rally continues for the Cutters. Here's Reliable, 5-for-5. 4 singles, homer, 3 RBIs today. Heater down and away, strike called, 0-1. Heater down and in, skied it to center field. Right at Bungalow though, barely has to move, 2 down. Runners have to hold, and that is going to bring up Beard, 3-for-5 with a 2-run homer, 2 singles, still locked in. Heater down, line to right of center, but that is going to hang up out there for Bungalow to end the inning. Cutters 3 outs away from their first title in franchise history, 11-0 bottom 9. Tang, Sparks, and Buchanan coming up. Butters stays on the mound, here's Tang, 1-for-3 with a triple. Butters going for the 3-inning save. Heater away, fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and in. Softly lined to right at Worrymore. 1 out. Next up, Sparks, 1-for-2 with a single and a walk. Slider down and in. Low 1. Force him up and away. Whiffed on it, 1-1. Change it down and away. Whiffed on it, 1-2. Heater up and in. Jammed on the ground to short. Charging Reliable. Throw to first. 2 down. Down to the last out, it is Buchanan, 10-0-for-3. Slider down and in on the first one. Ripped foul, 0-1. Slider can away. High, 1-1. Four-seamer up and in. Doors, 1-2. Change it down and away. Low in the dirt, 2-2. Slider middle in. Fouled off, jam shot, will stay alive. Four-seamer up and away. Popped it up, foul territory behind third. Wade is over, he's under it. Puts it away in the 1-2-3 ninth inning for Butters. Cutters win their first title in franchise history. The SMB4 legends reincarnated in SMB4, have done what we set out to do, win a title, and see if they can compete with the new talent here in SMB4. And they proved that they could do it in spades. We took these guys from rookie form in year one, barely missing the playoffs by a game, and now we make the playoffs after winning the division in our second season. We run the table in the postseason, winning in 4, winning in 5, and then winning in a sweep in the finals to take our first title in franchise history. That is a dominating effort against the Brown Bears. They were no competition for us. We finally figured out how to beat them. We beat them in double digits in all 3 games, holding them to a shutout in game 3. All our runs were scored. Cross had an RBI double. Reliable had a solo homer and a 2-run single. Beard had a 2-run homer. Underhanded had a big grand slam. And Jennings had an RBI double. Pitching lines, Ellison, 6 shutout innings, 6 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. She gets a quality start, proves the 2-1, gets the victory. Continuing her dominance of pitching in the playoffs. Like Ellison, once you hit the postseason, she just turns it up another level. Butters, 3 innings save. He had a perfect postseason, not giving up any runs. 1 hit. He gets the 3 innings save as second. Beasley, 5 2/3, 15 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 homers. He falls to 1-1. Montoya, inning and a third, 2 hits given up. And then Walters, 2 innings plus, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 homer. Reliable player of the game went 5 for 6, driving in 3. Underhanded 3 for 5 day with a grand slam. And then Beard, 3 for 6 day with a 2-run homer is the 3rd place finisher. And that's how it ends up shaking out. And instead of putting the off season in a separate video, I think I'm just going to do it. Am I going to put that in a separate video? Because really the goal is just try and keep this team together. So, you know what? I'll just keep it a separate video for now before I reveal what the new format for the series is going to be now that we've accomplished the goal, which was to see if these legends could come back and work together to win a title. Clearly they proved that. They just did. We absolutely throttled the Brown Bears, winning it by 12-3 in the first game. I thought it was double digits. It wasn't. Then we won 13-1 and 11-0. We scored double digits in every game, and we thoroughly dominated. It all just came together. After the trials and tribulations there in the Feline series, this team looked at each other and was like, you know what? We're tired of messing around. Let's prove these guys that they could never hang with us in the first place. Let's go win. Let's dominate. And that's what they did. We thoroughly dominated this final series. The Brown Bears never had any momentum whatsoever to compete with us. Let's go ahead and run through the league leaders here in the postseason real quick. Chopper Underhanded is your playoff MVP, followed by Beard and then Worrymore. Tran is finishing in 4th. He's the only non-cutter on this list. Cross, Presidente, Reliable, Ellison, Oliver, and Hokie all make it as well. Batting leaders, it's Beard, and then Underhanded, who had the grand slam really to take the RBI crown away from Cross. Spool and Underhanded and Cross all do tie for 5 home runs. It's 2nd place. Worrymore 2nd in average and Underhanded 3rd. Beard is 3rd in RBIs with Worrymore 4th, tied with Reliable and Oliver in 6th. On-base percentage, Burnout actually leads the team. He's 2nd, followed by Beard and Worrymore. Underhanded, Reliable, Cross, and Wade all make the list as well. Underhanded leads in slugging and OBS. Beard is number 1, followed by Underhanded in 3rd. Worrymore 4th, Oliver 5th, Cross 6th, and Reliable 7th. Hits, Worrymore led with 29, tied with Beard, followed by Underhanded with 28. Reliable and Cross each had 24. Oliver had 20 and Wade had 19. Underhanded had 15 of his 28 hits were extra base hits. That's over half of them. Jesus Christ. Beard had 10, so did Cross. Worrymore and Reliable each had 9, and then Oliver had 5. Runs scored, Chopper led the postseason with 18, followed by Worrymore and Beard with 16, Reliable and Cross with 15, Oliver with 11, and Wade for 8. And then stolen bases, we don't steal a lot of bases. We're not that fast. Wins, Hokie and Presidente each with 3, Ellison with 2, and Frazier with 1. All 4 of the starters make the list. Earned run average, Collins led with a 0, but she did not get to pitch in the finals, unfortunately. She ruptured her elbow and had to have Tommy John surgery, so she was done. Presidente finished 2nd with an 0.45 ERA as a starter. Tran had 0.83. That dude is dominant. Ellison 4th, and then Hokie on the list down there in 8th. Obviously, Connor was never going to make the list. His ERA was over 5, I believe. Rums leads with saves with 2, followed by Butters. He's tied with him, tied with Montoya as well. Harrison and Collins each had 1. Whip, Presidente 2nd, Tran 1st, Collins 3rd, and Ellison 4th. OBA, Presidente 2nd, Ellison 3rd, and Collins down in 7th. Strikeouts, Hokie finishes in 3rd with 19, behind Armhorn and Tran. Presidente with 16, finishes in 6th, Ellison with 15 in 7th, and Frazier tied for 8th with 13. Strikeouts per 9, Hokie 4th, Collins 7th, or 8th. Collins leads in walks per 9, Frazier 3rd, Ellison 5th, and Presidente 6th. Strikeout to walk ratio, Collins number 1, Frazier number 4, Presidente number 7, Ellison 8th, and Hokie 10. That's it for the league leaders in the postseason, but we can run through the team that did it. These are the legends we brought back from SMB4. Now, I would say that this would be an appropriate stopping point for the series, considering we did the main goal of what we wanted to do. We brought a bunch of legends from my SMB3 rebuilds back, and we wanted to see if we could take their rookie forms and turn them into a championship winner. We did, and it only took us 2 seasons to do so. However, I don't want that to be the end of this series. However, the series is not going to be looking like what it has been the past couple of times. Moving forward after this coming off season, which we will still do next episode, this series is going to take a turn where it will be strictly a simulated series. We are going to sim through a season and episode, and we are going to see if this team can, how long this team can stick together. And I also want to follow along with the careers of these guys to see how well they do and how long they play for. So be excited for that. It's going to be pretty long episodes moving forward. I think generally simulating takes about an hour or so. And then, of course, you got to do an off-season every episode as well in the playoffs, so we'll see how things go there. But it'll be strictly simulating. We will not be playing any more games, so hopefully you enjoyed the look at this roster. Because this was wonderful. I love playing with all these guys again. Seeing a bunch of guys I know come back and absolutely dominate again is amazing. And honestly, if all of these guys had played together in one series, I wouldn't have believed you. Like, the fact that we had to mesh so many worlds together was pretty cool. It's just like a Marvel movie, you know, just bringing all the lore together, and you get to see the origin stories of all these players play out here as they come together and they win a title. So that's pretty freaking cool. But running down the list, I'll go through guys that have just won their first title and also guys that have earned another title to add to their trophy case. For Burnout, he was on the Buzzard series, so he is on his 4th title now. Ho is a part of the Freebooters, so he is on his 5th title. Cross, he was in the Sandcats, this is his 4th. McFreddy, this is his 5th, he was in the Freebooters. Beard was in the 2nd Hot Corners rebuild, this is his 2nd. The Fishman was in the Freebooters, this is his 5th. Mateo Wade was in the 2nd iteration of the Hot Corners, this is his 2nd. Ed the Man Manning gets his 4th title. He was in the Buzzards. Hesto Reliables from the Sandcats. Is he from the Sandcats? Yes. Sandcats? No. Freebooters. One of the two. In any case, it's his 4th or 5th title, depending on that answer. I believe he is from the Sandcats, if I remember correctly. Chopper Underhanded. He is from our original Hot Corners' very first rebuild, so he's one of the longest players on this longest tenured players on this roster, technically. This is his very first championship because we never won one in that rebuild. Tandy Deep 3rd, he was not technically a part of any of the rosters when we won the title, so this is his first from the Sandcats. Nico Jennings, this is his 5th title. He was on the Freebooters. Worrymore was on the Buzzards. This is his 4th. Hokie, same thing. Buzzards, this is his 4th. Connor Frazier, another one of the oldest players. He's technically actually the oldest player, and he is the 2nd oldest player in this rebuild. He's older than Underhanded, but Messiah has him beat by a season. Connor is his 1st title. It's from our original Hot Corners rebuild. Ellison from the Freebooters, this is her 5th title. Presidente from the original Hot Corners, this is his 1st title as well. Collins from the Sandcats, this is her 4th. Bulgar from the Heaters, that never made it to the playoffs in the first go-around, this is his 1st title. Harrison, he is from the original Hot Corners rebuild, this is his 1st. Elliot Rums from the Freebooters, this is his 5th title. And Luther Butters from the Buzzards franchise. He never was on a roster when we won the title, so this is his first ever title as well. Congratulations, Luther. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. We swept and dominated the Brown Bears easily, 12-3, 13-1, 11-0, to earn the sweep and our first championship in this Cutters Peppery Play League franchise rebuild. Technically, it's not a rebuild, it's a build. So now that that's done, moving forward, after this coming off season, all seasons will now be simulated. I will not be playing any more games. I'm going to take my hands off of the in-game experience part of this. We are going to sim the seasons and see how the team does with this team I've put together. We're going to try and keep this team together as long as humanly possible with the money that we have. And once that money runs out, we are going to have to let guys go. But we are still going to try and sign pieces to make this team better. And I just want to see how long these players play for and how well they do in their careers and whether or not they actually earn the status of legends from SMB3, whether for being a meme player or for being an actual dominating force in the SMB3 world. I want to see how it plays out. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over, watch the games live before they're posted. And also if you want to come over here and follow me over on this platform as well, if you so choose. Shout out to One Boy for chatting with me during the stream. Appreciate it, buddy. Hopefully you have a good day. Everyone else, I'll catch you on the next one. For those of you who are here, stick around. We do have the off season coming up for this Cutters rebuild, as we're going to see if we can keep this team together with the money that we still have in the budget. Tune in to find out. Until next time, everybody, though, this is the Nasty One signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.